Oh my gosh! I didn't realize. I thought I got up, I took a shower. And then I got sidetracked like a little squirrel, and then I ended up going here, and I turned this on. Look at my hair. Oh my god! I never even combed my hair this morning because I was intending to put a hat on.
No, but then he got caught up. It's always when we're like, we gotta go. Shoes on, coat on, everything. He decides to sit down. He still doesn't have a shirt on. And he decides to go through the cards in his wallet.
Well, my wallet was like super fat. And I'm like, this is horrible. So I got to clean it up and cut things out of there.
So he's like, and he's got to assess every card. Where's this one at? How long have I had this? Oh, look at a Great Clips punch card. Look at how many I have. Honey, this is something you can do at the shop after we get there. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. You were adorable sitting there doing it. But I was just like, you don't even have a shirt on. And it's time to go.
What? Takes me about 30 seconds to grab a shirt, put it on, walk out the door. Total.
Yeah, so we were out.
No big deal.
But...
All right, now we can start talking and picking on you now.
Okay. Bring it. I'm ready.
No. Nope.
You pick on me enough throughout the whole day.
I know.
Half the time I don't know if you're kidding or not.
Well, that's the whole idea of the intentions of that. I don't know. No, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Wow. We're doing good.
We had a good day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good day.
It was really funny because we've gotten so accustomed to our routines as far as getting orders out and speed, and I think that's why I got so annoyed when Eddie would work.
It's
because he goes
slow.
It is so it's fine.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
New Orleans, you wait for everything. I'm like,
yeah,
not here.
The same token, what seems to be a slow day for us now it's not.
It's not. We're like, crap, it was so bad. And then we looked,
it was like, oh,
we had
really
42
wasn't.
people yesterday.
It's like,
that's huge.
But that's great because that means that during the holidays when we were like really, really working hard and long days, we were doing numbers we were looking for in the beginning when we opened up, which we were hitting, which was fantastic. It was awesome.
So we know it's there. The potential's there.
So we ramped up to that level of workmanship, and then we're still at that level. So when we're working that way up through the day, we're like, well, we're so slow, but we're not. So it's kind of a good thing.
It feels good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's all because of you guys.
Yeah, and, it makes us. It makes it feel very not optimistic, but just comfortable when dine-in comes back.
Yeah,
that our processes are so down pat.
Yeah, and our name's getting out there. We hear it all over the place. People are starting to recognize our name, which is awesome.
Speaking of,
and
today I'll be sharing on both of my Facebook pages once it goes live. Part of yesterday was I got interviewed by a very good friend of mine. Dave Simpson is a realtor with Keller Williams, and he does on his Facebook page he does a Friday feature of a different business every week. And so he came in and interviewed me, and we had a lot of fun with that, and I gave a lot of information about things that were going on in the shop. So that was cool. He's like, "You're the face of Cafe Nola." I'm like, I don't mind being interviewed. And I'm just like, yeah, you want to know about Nola? I'll tell you about Nola.
No, but she really is. She really is, because
People recognize you too.
I know. But in reality, I'm out doing my part for the community.
Yeah, you want to be known as one of the firefighters.
Yeah, and both.
And both.
But yeah, you.
But
are.
You're
here. It's you. It's like walking into that store or the celebrity's house, going, "Where's the celebrity?" And when they don't see her, it's like,
It's
it's you.
it's pretty.
It's
Oh, when they come
it's
in
like
here-
C movie and A movie.
And
It's not,
No.
it's not the same.
They don't do that here, do they? They come and ask where I'm at.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
It is weird to get like one of our great fans, Janelle, works at Sam's Club, and she I hear Andrea, and she was like peeking out of a door, and she asked me about our trivia from the other day.
Oh, by the way,
We didn't do a trivia yesterday.
But did anyone get the answer for you?
No.
No one got
Nobody
the
won
answer?
that day.
Nobody won that day.
Sharon came in and explained that she technically did, but she forgot to put the number of times that I was in New Orleans.
But what about the song?
She got it right.
She got it?
Yeah.
Journey?
Yeah. Don't stop believing, right?
Don't Stop
Yeah.
Believing.
You are not just Kathy Nolan, you're part of the fire department. Auxiliary too. That's very true. That's very true. But even the firefighters know me as just the one that feeds them, so.
And you better have those
It's all good.
Almond Joys available.
Yes.
Those are the
Yes,
killers.
we have to make sure the almond
Cream.
joys and the Mardi Gras chicken salad are fully stocked.
And or sometimes and
The strange
occasionally
witches?
the Cinnabuns.
The cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls. I mean,
Yeah.
those are another. It's just so much better because I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because we're making it from scratch. We literally are making this stuff from scratch. Most of it
Exactly.
isn't from a box, so we're actually
Yeah.
throwing the ingredients in and mixing it up. So maybe that's the difference between, say, a Cinnabon place where they got the rolls, and I don't know how they do it, but ours are literally rise the dough.
And that's why it
roll
takes so
out,
long. Like
and-
people get frustrated with me that I don't have them ready till like 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
But number one, I'm not coming in early. I'm not that type of person. I'm really not. I did for the Cocoa Bombs once. Out of over 3,000 Cocoa Bombs that we made, I
And-
only came in early once.
Yep, and that was the big.
That was the big push.
We call it the big push. That's
Yeah.
right, the big push.
So, we have that sign, patience is a virtue, because it really is. If you want something that is quality, then you got to go on our time, dude.
Now, another thing that has come up too, with a couple customers now, donuts.
Donuts. We will never make donuts here,
We don't have a fryer nor the room to do it, but
but
we can set up an agreement with, say,
Chef
Chef
Shells.
Shells to do donuts, and we'll sell them through here.
and we have full intentions of doing that after dine-in is allowed again, because we need the traffic. The thing is, like, people are like, well, not very many people eat in here, and it's like, that's true, but we get the traffic flow. We have a lot of people that I still run into that think that we just closed, that we're just closed right now until dine-in happens. Or they call and they want to put an order, but
They're not
okay,
sure.
do you come out to our car, or are we allowed to come to the door? Like, they're so confused by the way these shutdowns are that I know that that's what's keeping people from being in here. So that's why we suspended soups except for gumbos. And
I know we're not a
we're
donut
not a
shop.
donut shop. Oh, I mean, the dude yesterday
Was really upset with it.
was like, do you guys have donuts? And we're like, nope, we don't have donuts. We have muffins, we have cookies, we have carrot cake, we have...
Nope, he was bummed. No donuts. We didn't have any cream brulees. We didn't have any glazed or anything like that. No donuts. I don't know.
We don't know.
Cream crullers.
Crullers, yeah.
Cream brulee. I'll call them cream brulee. When we're going to make them cream brulee, we'll put whipped cream on them. Brulee cream or whipped cream. No.
So,
You want sprinkles?
So yes, when dine-in comes back, then we will do soups every day, and we will do Donuts. We will get donuts. I am a firm believer that Chef Shell's makes the best ones in the entire area. I know the company pretty well, and we've already been in talks to have just a small display case with their items.
Now we could potentially give it a shot with what we have. And that
I
is
know,
true.
right? That's the other thing. Vinkier's donuts are pretty good. When we were in construction here, we went to Vinkier's for donuts a lot.
Oh yeah,
they're good too.
Yeah.
They just don't have individual ones available right now.
Yeah, you gotta get them in boxes. But and then it's also about working out deals. So you gotta go there and see what you get this many for this cost.
Yeah.
All
about the margin, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Now I originally wanted to learn how to make bagels.
He did. I even bought him all the stuff.
I haven't done it yet.
He hasn't done it.
Honestly, I just don't have time.
No. And I there was something else that I was talking to a customer about, and I said I really wanted to do it, but I don't want to get into making that bread. And it was because I was like, we make enough bread right now. We make the French bread, we make the muffaletta bread, and we make the beignets when people order them.
Yeah, which they are here,
and
people have asked, so that Tuesday special. Well, no, the Tuesday special for beignets is gone, but you can still order beignets whenever you want. So,
how is Fighter Academy so far? Sorry if you've already discussed it and I missed it. You didn't miss it.
You didn't miss it. I haven't. Today will be day 2. Tuesday was our first day. You go through all your orientation stuff, what you're gonna do, where they want you to be, how you want it, the works. All your rules and regulations are day 1. Today we'll be going over the first stuff, so it's obviously going to be like over chapters 1. There'll be a discussion on chapters 1, and my group and my guys, we've already done through chapter 1 through our books, but they also added in some more homework that's online that we got to do after the lectures today. So there's a lot to it. I'm enjoying it so far. I did make a funny boo-boo, which was kind of funny because I put my gear on a lot. But the way they had it set it up in the base for us to do it, when I went to put my air pack on, I just, what I'm used to doing is I get it out, put it on, and just flip it over my shoulders, and I'm good to go all the way around. But when you turn it the other way and it's up, I forgot to grab it in a way that I can spin it and then go over. I just grabbed it because I'm used to doing it a certain way. And I put it on upside down, and I started laughing at myself. I'm like, well, there's a pretty good laughter. I mean, I'm used to putting on in trucks and things like that, but that was funny. I'm like, well, I would say I know what I was doing, but watching what I just did says
otherwise.
Yeah, so it's totally whatever. But for the most part, no, it's going to be really well. I have faith in the groups that I'm with. We'll find out. They're going to put us in little squads, little truck companies. So we don't know what that is yet. The instructor is going to set that up. But no, great fun.
You're in your element.
I'm just in tune to what they're saying, and I got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, legs, and a mouth that just keeps shut. That's the bottom line. You got a lot to learn. You don't need to ask questions.
You seem so much less stressed about Fire Academy than you did medical classes.
Yeah, mainly because, with the way we work, our blue book and everything, and your basic training at the fire hall, yeah. A lot of it is shown to you, and you go on scenes and you see things. They teach you things as you go through it. So a lot of it is I've already know. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I understand it, and now it's more of a deep thought of it. So I'm not like stressing over all the information coming into me. Yeah. So I got like 7 months involved with the fire academy or the fire department, and utilizing the information I have now for 7 months, this is not so bad at all. So, no, it gives you a heads up. It really does give you a forward jump on it. Unlike medical, where you're learning it at such a high rate, you're trying to repetitiously diagnose someone's problems or something like that,
right.
And you're afraid to mess up. Yeah.
This you've already been working.
Yes, because I've like I said, I've always been
And
around.
you have all the guys to help you if you need something.
That's right.
That's true.
That's also
They've been
true,
coming in and giving him little tips and stuff
Yep.
here and there for getting ready for
And a
Fire
great
Academy.
group of guys I work with, and
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I couldn't ask for a better team,
Yeah.
all the way around. So,
So, part of Fire Academy is he will miss our little trip that we're doing down south.
yep.
We are, me, Sarah, and my parents. My parents have never been to New Orleans before. We're going down the end of March. So if you saw the live yesterday, because he wasn't here, I got to show my true excitement. I'm trying not to be excited around him because he's just like a little sad he can't go, but Fire Academy is much more important, especially that week are important ones. So he looked it up because basic ones he can miss a couple, but he can't miss the ones that are that week. One of the things I wanted to ask with us going down there is what would you guys like me to bring back? Would you like to see more masks here for sale? Would you like to see some t-shirts? What would you like to see from New Orleans brought back to the shop?
I would like to see the alligator and that pottery thing that was the alligator moving on the
Okay.
bourbon post.
I'll try and find
I
that
would
for
love to
you.
bring that in here and
Yeah.
just set it somewhere.
Yeah, we do need to add a little graphic on the outside window saying if you have to be politically correct, don't come in here. Because yes, those were a little risque. I will get you a ton of those.
But the thing is with those items,
Ooh.
that is how bourbon and royal and bourbon
Yeah.
and card are down there, or canal.
Canal. Yeah.
That's how it is.
That's how it
and You
is.
can't deny
You
what
just-
you see and what it is.
No.
And kids are there all the time.
Yeah.
So having those little trinkets like that, unfortunately, that's their norm down there.
Yeah, and you just bypass it if you don't like it. It's kind of like Facebook, how you just, when they say if you see something you don't like, just keep scrolling. That's New Orleans. If you see something like even on bourbon, you can walk through bourbon during the day, and it's really cool. There might be signs with naked people on it. You just keep walking if you don't like it. Like that, and it's very laid back in that.
They're not like naked, but they're very risque.
And so yeah, it's just
Voodoo music?
magic
Oh, magic
and potions.
and potions. Well, there are
Yeah,
those shops.
Simi
down
does
there.
love going into the voodoo store, the voodoo shop. She thinks it's fantastic. We did find the voodoo dolls. We will be ordering them. They're the little keychain ones that like we have hanging in our kitchen. So my next order with our wholesaler will be ordering a whole display of those.
And if I take brick dust and put it brick dust and lay a line across the doorway and you can't enter, I know you got some voodoo problems. Just saying.
We're going to be checking out. Sarah and I already have a plan to check out the starving artists around the Jackson Square
Yep.
and get some artwork to bring back. And I got a lead on a couple of t-shirt companies to go check out while we're down there. It's basically a business trip with working in showing my parents around too, to show them why we're so addicted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But all in great fun.
yeah.
I may miss it this time around, but doesn't mean that when I'm all done with the academy and
Yeah.
all certified up, I can't take a few days off myself and take a little trip down there myself.
Absolutely. I said even you and Eddie could go when Eddie comes back for summer. Because actually, Eddie will be done with his semester before you will.
Yeah, but I don't know
So-
when he goes back. By the time I get done, so it's only a couple weeks.
Yeah, you're done like the week after he is.
Oh,
And he doesn't go back until August.
yeah, maybe there's a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe
Easy
there's a chance.
That's an
I'd
easy
run down there with him. He's okay with the heat too.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
But I'll take him down there.
Yeah,
It'd be a guys trip out.
definitely.
Or we go see Tommy.
Or you could do that too. You can go wherever you want, honey.
I'll go see Tommy. We'll go racing in the desert.
I know, Shelly. That is on our plans. Is a I've been in chats with Deanne from St. Clair Travel, and she does these really cool trips. Most of them are over the ocean, or on the other side of the ocean, and she does layaway trips. So she plans them like a year out at least, and then you pay like monthly until your trip's paid off. It's really cool. That's how both of our kids have been able to afford Europe, is the same similar way. So
We'll go to Dubai.
we've been talking. I've talked to her, and once the pandemic quiets down a bit, we're going to start planning our first New Orleans trip, and it'll be for our Cafe Nola customers and our families and friends, and you can join up, and then it would be a whole road trip.
That would be fun.
It would.
A NOLA bandwagon.
Yeah.
We'll put flags on your car.
Jessica goes, Shelly, yes, that their entourage needs to go too.
And that's right.
And we'll show you around.
We'll take you out to Oakwood Manor.
Oak Alley,
Alley
Plantation.
No, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's not much to do there, but it's pretty cool. They explain how the way the oak trees are and what they do and why they're set up a certain way, and they did movies here, and they talk about the history and how many times it's burned down, and
How the kitchen used to be separate from the house, where the carriage house where they have the cars, it turned it into a garage.
because it only burnt down 3 times.
Yeah, that used to be the kitchen, and the kitchen was never in the house until like years ago. So very interesting.
I can't.
So Shelly said, I can see the wives and girlfriends of the fire department all going. Right, Jess? Yeah. And moms. Yeah, Shelly, don't discount yourself.
Well, I tell you, honestly, it could still work out because it could be a day trip. So give yourself 4 days. A day to drive down there because you don't want to drive all the way through. You're going to be butt-ass tired and it's going to suck. You get about 90% of the way, you get a hotel, you get there.
5 days would be the best.
Well, you can do that.
One day of driving, and then overnight, get there the second day. So then you've got most of the second day.
One day to do all the things, and
and
you're
then
driving
you
back
leave.
home.
Yeah. Come back on the 5th day.
Right.
I think that's how we did both. No, you and I were gone for 6 days.
6 days.
That was the
2
longest we'd
nights.
ever been away from the kids.
Right.
But we tried to drive straight through.
It almost worked. We got to Michigan.
Yeah, we got to Ann Arbor, and then we couldn't handle any further.
Nope, we were good.
And then driving down there, we always make it to Alabama, and then we stay the night.
Yeah, we got to Alabama. That was fine.
Both times, yeah.
That was actually
fine.
okay.
Yeah. And we stopped at the Jack Daniels distillery. So.
That was cool. Oh my god. You don't have to drink that. You can just go in there.
They're dry county, so you don't drink any. Oh yeah, you don't have to.
No, you can buy it now.
Yeah.
However,
but you don't even.
You go in there and you sit in their dry house where their aging houses. You could
barrel room.
Take your shoes off because you're gonna soak up all Jack Daniels through your feet. It's all in the dirt. It's like, oh my god.
It's just there, bro.
Awesome.
It's like
you don't need to just the air. They call that the devil's cut or something. I don't know. Angel's cut or something. Because they lose like 10%. It evaporates through the barrel. So, but it's cool.
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was. Before we went there, I was never really into like how things are made and stuff like that. That was fantastic. Like to the point where they make their own charcoal out of the pallets that the materials come on. They use the pallets. Everything that they use is reused, and so they make charcoal to filter the alcohol.
But that's made with oak.
Oak pallets.
Yeah, but it's
yeah. And then even their barrels, when the barrels are done, they're resold. So 100% of Tabasco sauce
goes to the Jack
is
Daniel barrels.
made in Jack Daniel's barrels because they have a contract with Tabasco to sell them the used barrels.
Which means that's why you get that slight Jack Daniel's
Like
flavor
the smoky
in the hot sauce.
flavor.
That's because that's where it comes from.
And most of the flavor and color of Jack Daniel's comes from the barrels.
Didn't know this. And then if you go into the barrel room,
Look at, you're getting an education on Jack Daniel's.
I know. And then you go in the barrel room, and the barrel room is a significant room of the royalty. And what I mean by that is, when you buy a barrel, a 55 gallon barrel
the trophy room or whatever,
Yeah,
it's plaques everywhere.
of Jack Daniels, it's like I want to say I think it's up to $6,000 now a barrel, something like this.
Something like that.
So when you buy this, you actually get a plaque with your name on it, or your company, or whatever. You go in there, and there's plaques of everyone that's bought a barrel from them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's cool because you see these little like hashtag Roman numerals. They go 1, 2, 10s, and they got little. They're actually Roman numerals, and a lot of them you'll find is from like military companies, police departments, all the way through. Everyone's got a plaque with their department or their branch of military and how many times they bought one, and they got an X and X and X. So it's cool. When you get the X, you got 10, and there's a couple companies that had like 40 barrels they bought over time, and every time you buy one, you get a higher. So for fun giggles, you could say if the Kimball Fire Department went to a big party, buys a big thing of Jack Daniels, we would actually have a Kimball's Fire Department Jack Daniels thing in their royal room.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah, so yeah, hashtag. So it's cool. It'd be cool. I'm not saying this, but even individuals have their own in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, that was neat.
Then as they, it's so weird to see it, but it's cool. It's not weird. It's glorifying because in the center of the room is they have all their Jack Daniels, their Gentleman's Jack, their number 7, their
every batch.
Yeah, every batch they have is like in the center, and it's set up in a pyramid style, and it's all in the center of, on top of a Jack Daniels barrel. It's cool. They did it really well. I'll just say it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like walking into Superman's Crystal Palace, but you got Jack Daniels stuff all over, so that's pretty cool.
Can you tell it's his favorite alcohol? That's why I was like, when I saw that tour, and it's a free tour, I was like, yep, we're going on that.
And when you watch the amount of, oh my God. Just forget it.
And you get to hear the history of Jack Daniels, including how he died.
Yeah, and it was funny, he died by kicking a safe.
He came into work early.
Yeah, became in the work early, the safe did not open, he got mad.
He always had problems with it.
He kicked it, it broke his foot. And what happened was gangrene killed him.
Yep.
So
the moral of the story is don't go in early to work.
Yep, don't go in early to work. No, and they pay these guys. It's interesting how they pay them. They get a bottle a month, and it's a great Friday, but a horrible Saturday. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But these guys, they got a workout room for the guys that lift the barrels, and their job is to lift weights because that's all they got to do. They get their break, lift weight, and then they got to throw barrels.
Their shift is working out.
Is throwing barrels up, and incredible. Just incredible. So that's Jack Daniels thing. But
so you want to shift to the shop?
Yeah, we'll go back to New Orleans now. So we'll come back in.
So we left Lynchburg, Tennessee.
We
headed
back to New Orleans.
And
So now we're in the Bourbon Street, but we found out too that there are other places other than Bourbon Street that go party, but it's high end.
Talking about Noah.
No.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a higher
end, and I'd like to find out where that is. I know it's by the stadium.
Yeah.
So we have to next time we're out there, we'll have to hunt that way and try to figure it out. But
yeah, I'll have to go with you that time because
that's an
will
adventure.
build enough.
Yeah, that's an adventure spot. So, but shop wise, we got plenty of cocoa bombs on our shelf now.
Yeah,
so it looks really good.
I took a picture and I posted it on Instagram and Facebook.
Fantastic.
I just didn't get a chance to put it on DoorDash yet, so they'll be going on DoorDash very soon. Morning, Chief.
I got morning.
Watch the replay. We were talking about a really good idea for the fire department.
I hope everyone likes Jack. No, I wouldn't.
I know.
But,
yeah, you would though.
Well, that would be like one of those ceremonial days, like when we do our ceremony stuff and we have the other departments cover for us. That would be the time to do that.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, there'd be a lot.
You could do fundraising. All the guys would actually be excited about doing fundraising for that. That's what Jessica just put fundraising idea. See, the wives
Right?
know how to make it happen. Car wash.
So what do we got? We got anything? Well, we really should try to figure out, like, maybe getting a small display case. Look at them.
Yeah.
Because we could attempt to try the donut thing.
Well, as far as getting them from Chef Shell?
Yeah, and just attempted to see if
especially
they would
on
sell.
Weekends.
Yeah, see if they would actually sell. If they do, we might just implement it early.
Okay.
We aren't demanding
We'll
shows
see.
of them, so.
So if you both go, will you close for a few days?
No, negative. We will have people in place to take over.
We're creating our full actual
staff.
Training guide with every food item, every drink item. I'm working on that this week because I want to make sure he has all the support he needs for when I'm gone.
But we will be
but
training
also
people
we've got
in place
we've got Airly and Heather that work with us now that they've of course pretty much mastered the drinks and stuff like that and the service. So we're moving them onto food now, and that's kind of our process is from the front of from the front of the kitchen to the back.
And there are any problems.
They're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, we have cameras too, so we can, no matter where we are, we can watch
we can see if people are struggling and stuff like that, and we can communicate. So no, we don't really plan on closing except for major holidays.
Yep.
So,
or unless there's a big family emergency or something.
Yeah.
Like that nature, but most of them no.
Yeah, we feel comfortable with our girls now, and then we've actually gotten a couple of volunteers that have said if we are going to be out of the area, they can help as well. So we're going to be training them as well.
Even if they're just managing and watching over, they don't have to be in the drinks. They just someone to open the doors and close the doors and count the money. Basic manager stuff.
Yeah.
So, which we have that in play too. So there are times. Because this year, I don't care what's going to happen, I am going on my ride.
You are doing your ride.
On my ride this year.
Yep.
COVID or no COVID, it doesn't matter to me. I will be fully vaccinated, so whatever. I'm going.
Wear your badge.
Wear my badge of honor. Oh! No.
Should get a tattoo.
Yeah, I've been vaccinated with this new stuff. In case you forget who I am, call this number.
So we got somebody. It's weird when they slow down.
Yeah, laundromat. I was going laundromat.
We have Cocoa Bombs. We have cookies.
Yep.
We're almost out of muffins. We have brownies. We have
basically the normal stuff we normally have.
Yeah.
Everything we have is here, and
we have po' boys.
Po' boy stuff is here,
and the apple butter toast is all good to go because we have French bread. Which
means I'll have to start making new French bread here shortly because, like any other bread, it's only good for a week. Then you gotta make new.
Yep. All right.
We are good. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our show today. I hope we were amusing enough or comforting enough and informational enough. And I hope you learned something about Jack Daniels because it's the best I can remember of Jack Daniels. Because I was so involved with the smell of the facility that I was air drunk.
Yes. Yes.
So, again, happy Thursday. I'll be out of here earlier today. I'll probably leave here at 3. Because I gotta get cleaned up, shined up, boot shined, all that good stuff, and ready to go to the Academy. And Saturday I won't be here at all. I will not be here on Saturday at all.
Yep.
So.
All right. So, everybody have a fantastic day. Enjoy your day, and come visit us.
Yep. Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
later.